Okay, let us now start. May I start, sir?
Yes, yes, you should. You should.
Okay. Very happy good morning to all of you. Today it gives me
Morning, sir.
pleasure.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Very
Mute to.
Good morning,
Good morning, sir.
to all of
Very
you,
good
sir.
morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Very happy.
Dr. Pankaj, you are muted. So please
Yes,
unmute
sir.
yourself. Pankaj sir, please unmute yourself and then start the presentation.
Yes. Sir, I am audible?
Now
Yes,
you
yes.
are audible. Now you start.
Okay. Very happy good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure.
Morning, sir.
IIMT College of
Good morning.
Engineering, Greater Noida, organizing a wonderful workshop on entrepreneurship skill, attitude, and behavior development. Today, our invited speakers are Professor Shamaile Nabi, and on behalf of IIC activity, myself, Dr. Pankaj Kumar Sharma, IIC coordinator, with due respect and with due permission of my HOD, Dr. Deepak Sharma ji, Professor Shaimul Nabi, sir, very most welcome. Sir, Professor Shamaile Nabi, presently working as Assistant Professor at Galgotia College of Engineering and Technology, apart from 15 years of teaching experience. He is the Master Resource Person of NCSTC, Department of Science and Technology, for hydroponics from last 20 years. He is also running a small business of hydroponic plantation and consultation for plant nursery startups. So I welcome Professor Nabi. Sir, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Pankaj Sharma, and thanks to IIC, Institution Innovation Council, and Ministry of Education that they have provided such kind of opportunity through the platform of this Innovation Council, and we are here to understand workshop on entrepreneurship skills, attitudes, and behavior. So before starting my workshop, means I want to keep my workshop. It's really workshop, but due to this communication gap and due to this online process, we may not be able to interact so much. So even we will try to make it interactive, and on in this process, what we'll try to keep on dialogue rather than monologue. So through this technology, through this online system, it is not possible in that manner that we can conduct this dialogue. But what we'll try to modify something, modify in terms of that. First, I'll put it in a monologue, means I'll put forward my words, and then you understand the things, and what further we can do. We can talk about, means how we can do this, means skill enhancement of entrepreneurs and attitude development of entrepreneurs, and what kind of behavior an entrepreneur should have. So before this, I just want to put one story about Philip Kotler. You may have heard about the Philip Kotler, the famous person who has written a marketing book that is also known as Bible of Marketing. So what happened to him? Means he has got an opportunity to give a lecture on marketing at Harvard Business School, and he have been there for delivering a lecture on marketing. So over there, students were waiting for him, and he reached over there, and students asked him, "Sir, welcome here for the lecture on marketing." So a student asked him, "Sir, do you do marketing?" So Philip Kotler, he was in Kellogg's Business School, so he was teaching marketing over there. So Philip Kotler said that I don't do marketing, I teach marketing. So then students asked him, "Sir, then what good listen to you? If you don't do marketing, so how you can deliver a lecture? How you can teach marketing? It's a fact." Means, but somewhere we are not putting finger on Kotler's skills, Kotler's knowledge. But the question was valid. So student question was, "Do you do marketing?" And Philip Kotler replied that, "No, I don't do marketing. I teach marketing." So this story impressed me very well. Means this story impressed me very much. And as I am marketing teacher, I have started my teaching career just after completion of my MBA. But this story was somewhere pinching me. Means I am teaching marketing, but I do marketing? So what I did, I started doing marketing. Means I have started my small startup, and after that I have started doing marketing. So over here I'm teaching marketing, I'm teaching entrepreneurship, I'm teaching entrepreneurship skills, attitudes, and behavioral development. But before delivering this lecture, I'm doing these things in a practical manner. Since I am doing business also, as sir introduced about me, that I'm giving consultancy for the startups, those who are engaged in plantation, nursery, and farming, etc. And I'm running my startup also. So it is very easy to understand by doing rather than by listening or by reading. So if we'll do something, we'll learn more. So but it's not possible for everyone to do the same things and to learn the same things. What we can do, we can learn so many things through the examples, through the stories, and through observation. So if we'll see the scientists, how do they do the innovation? How do they do research? They do innovation, they do research by observing nature. So if we'll take the example of this dragonfly, you may have seen the dragonfly, their flying skills, their movement skills, and so many things. So this has been observed by the scientists, and they have developed, they have made this helicopter. If you will see the shape of helicopter, it is as good as it's like dragonfly. So it is a very good example that we can develop the things, we can do the innovation by observing the nature. In the same way, you want to develop an entrepreneurial skills, attitudes, and behavior. You have to observe, you have to see the entrepreneurs. How do they do the things? Means what kind of skills they are carrying, is it? And what kind of attitude they are carrying, is it? So I have a few examples. If you will see this, that what kind of attitude you have to carry forwards when you are going to do a business, you are running an entrepreneur, means you are running an enterprise. Even if you are running a small business, so how you have to behave, how you have to understand the things, how you have to manage the things. So before that, that is means that you need to understand about the entrepreneurs. When you are going to learn about the entrepreneurs, what kind of skills you have, the first most important thing that I would like to focus on, that is the patience. Patience patience is very important for an entrepreneur. This is the one of the most important skills of an entrepreneur, that you must have patience, is it? And there are so many skills. I'm not ignoring the other skills also. The patience, you must carry a patience. Patience, what kind of patience you have? Means if you will see the different entrepreneurs, you may have heard about the smart taxi services, and the person behind that, he has started his smart taxi services at Ahmedabad, and he waited near about he has left his job, and he has started this smart taxi services. And when he has started his this startup, so people were just laughing on him. Even family was not supporting him, and the friends were not means friends were laughing that what you are doing. You have left your very wonderful job, white collar job, and now you have started this. What is this? You are running a taxi services. So I was listening to him, and he said that I've started this. Means I was the owner of the company, and I was the driver also on the same time. He has started his services with the one taxi, and on he has got a first call almost after 89th day. Means 89th day. He has got the first service call on 89th day. So you just see means how many days he has waited for one single customer. Is it? About 89th day he has got the first call. So that's why I am putting this forward, this word that patience is very important. But the question mark is how much we have to keep the patience. And means that is the very difficult question that you need to understand the situation, that the situation, marketing situation, the other economic situations, and there's so many things that you have to consider, and then you have to see the level of patience. The big questions means patience. We have to keep patience up to means up to which level we have to keep the patience. But even though that even you will start your startup, you will decide yourself that when you have up to when you have to keep the patience. So the first important thing I shared with you, the skills that is required for an entrepreneur, that is the patience he must have. And the next one is that that risk taking skills. So risk taking skill is a very important thing. Means as you know that the etymology of entrepreneur means the etymology of entrepreneur is entrepreneur, and meaning of this that taking over means taking over the risk. So the another most important skills of an entrepreneur is that taking risk. So taking risk of what kind? Taking risk of so many things. You may have financial concern, you may have social concern. If you'll share my story. So what kind of risk I was taking? I was taking risk of relationship. One of my friend, Amit Soni, I'd like to put his name, Amit Soni. He is in Gurgaon. He's a mechanical engineer, and he was doing a very good job, very good corporate job. He was near about getting 1 lakh per month. And what he did, he has left that job, and he has just started doing something. And he has started plantation work. He has started seedlings. He has started doing nursery business. And before starting this business, he learned that one. He was mechanical engineer. He was not from agriculture background. He was mechanical engineer. Even though he learned that how to germinate the plants, how to prepare the seedlings, how to prepare the nurseries of the plants, and he has started. And on risk taking was that even his wife was not supporting him, and he was doing some kind of research. Means he was gathering knowledge about the technical challenges of doing this business. And the technical challenges was he was dealing with the plants, seeds, germination, and nature. So for that he need to do the technical observation on a 24-hour basis. And during this observation, means he was not able to pay attention to his wife. He was not able to pay attention to his family, and that leads to a conflict between his wife. So what he did means he was just continuously working on that. And after that means within 4 and 5 years, he has developed a wonderful business, and he is now earning lakhs and lakhs per day. So somewhere you have to face this. And that friend Amit, he told me that means what kind of what kind of challenges, what kind of risk I was doing. Means he said that for learning a business, you have to pay fees, you have to pay charges, and he said that he has spent about 22 lakhs. He has spent near about 22 lakhs for learning these technicality of that particular business. So risk taking may be in terms of finance, in terms of relationship, and in terms of social ignorance also. Even I face the same kind of things, social ignorance. My father was not happy. Means if I am going to start, means I asked him that I want to start my business. So he was ignoring. I asked him, please give me some money. I want to start my business. So he said me that I'll give you money, but there is two that kind of things, that you don't have to leave the job. So it is very difficult. Means doing business with your job, that is very difficult, and the same kind of difficulty presently I am facing. So until and unless if I am not able to understand the pain and the challenges that I am facing, I cannot share with you the same things. So just I am coming to the next point also. As you may all able to understand the risk taking skills that you must have. Risk maybe in a financial terms, maybe in a relationships, maybe in social ignorance, and there are so many other things also. And the another skills that you require, that is networking skills. And when you are going to start an enterprise, so what kind of networking skills you may have, and how you can gather that networking skills. So you all are students, you all are doing your graduate, undergraduate program, and after completion of your graduate and undergraduate program, you may go for to become an entrepreneur. So you must have networking skill also. So the question is how you can develop your network. You can develop your network through your friends, through your family members, through your relatives, is it? And through your professor, through your teachers. What you can do, you can develop the networking through the same kind of people. Suppose you are doing a business and that is related with the industrial supply. So you need to see that particular kind of industry. You have to find out कि हमारे चाचा जी किस कंपनी में है, हमारे मामा जी किस कंपनी है. You search for your चाचा जी and मामा जी, and somewhere what you can do, you can find out the relationship. एक होता है ना जैसे that you have to develop the networking. एक बहुत ही अच्छा है कि हम चराग से चिराग जलता है. You all are able to understand कि हमें एक दीपक से दूसरा दीपक जलाना होता है. When we are able to lit one single deepak, then we can lit so many number of candles, or so many number of deepak. So there is very good statement that is चिराग से चिराग जलता है. मतलब आपने एक अगर आपके पास कोई नेटवर्किंग है, उससे दूसरा नेटवर्किंग बनता है, उससे तीसरा नेटवर्किंग बनता है. Even if I'll share you my example. It means when I have started my this business, that is nursery business. I have plantation hydroponics plantation business. So the first time I was looking for my raw materials. My raw materials was that I need to purchase plants. So what I do, I purchase plants from nurseries. So that was very costly for me, and initial it was not possible to purchase from nursery and then to put it into my system and then it sell to the customers, because cost of that particular process was very high. So what I did, I have started developing my network, and in this I reached at the core, means the origin of that particular product. If you are buying something and selling something, means if you are doing business, so you need more number of suppliers and vendors. So you need the original supplier and vendors of that particular product. So if we are not able to find out the original supplier, means the origin of that particular supply of goods, that the cost will high, is it? So after developing such kind of networking, I am able to reach to the origin of that particular supplier, is it? So networking skill is very important. This is I'm talking about in one term. In one term means that for getting the supply of your raw materials, and networking, that may be maybe for finding the customers. That if we'll see the finding the customers, that we have to see the CRM, customer relationship management, that you have to develop. And that you could be developed through the your friends, your family members, your relatives, your teachers, your professors, because you all are now these contacts. You don't have any industrial interaction, you don't have any corporate interaction, you don't have any business interaction, you don't have any suppliers, vendors interaction. So how you will develop your network? So you will develop network uh, through friends, relatives, and your teachers, professors, even your person who is conducting this workshop also. If you want to do a startup, so what you can do, you can talk to me, even you may have my contacts also. So even if you can get my contacts, and you can develop network with me also. And if you want to do a business, I can give you so many inputs about your starting a business. So networking skills is very important for an entrepreneur. Networking for suppliers and vendors, networking for finding the customers, and networking for maintaining the customer also, is it? So these are the skills that you must carry. And the next that skills you must have, that is a critical thinking. And critical thinking means, what do you think about this critical thinking? Critical thinking, it is somewhere means everybody have their own kind of thinking. Everybody have their own kind of critical thinking, finding the problems, solving the problems. Different people have different kind of levels, and that you can develop, that you can develop through the through the through the people, those who have already faced such kind of problems, who have already starting who means who is already doing his business. So you can develop this critical thinking by listening to the different entrepreneurs. You can search on YouTube the different challenges faced by the different entrepreneurs. If you will see the Patel bhai who has started this Nirma. So what were the challenges he was faced over there? Initially, he was selling his detergent, Nirma detergent powder. He was selling on bicycle, and he was doing job also. He was going to his office, and what he was doing, he was making detergent powder on his backyard, and doing packing on his by own, and then putting on a bicycle carrier. And he was traveling to the office, and between the path of his home and office, he started selling detergent powder. And after returning from the office, he sold the detergent powder to the customers, whatsoever the area, whatsoever the colonies he was passing by. So just this critical thinking that you can develop by listening such kind of people, by reading the success entrepreneurs articles, is it? So this critical thinking that can be developed by the different way, is it? If we'll take the example of different companies, for example Havels, how they have started selling their this MCB, and how they have developed their distribution system. Because when Havels started their this MCB business, so they were not able to find the distributor. So they were having a critical thinking that how we can develop this distributors distribution channel, and how we can impress our distributor for keeping our product. So what they did, they have just applied an idea that they send their salesman to the market, and salesman just went to the distributors, and he was presenting himself as a customer, and he asked to the distributor that please give me Havells MCB. So distributor was not having that MCB, that Havells MCB. So he told him that I can give you the another MCB. But that salesman who was presenting himself as a customer, he told that no. I just only want Havells MCB. I don't want to purchase any another MCB. I just want to purchase Havells MCB. So distributor was surprised and he was just looking, I am losing my customer. So it was for him that he was losing customer. So next day the another salesman went over there to the distributor's place, and he said that I am from Havells company and I am selling such kind of MCB. And then that distributor he thought that, oh, last day I lost my one customer, so I should keep this product at my place. So that's why in this way they have developed their distributors, and they have developed their distribution system, distributor channels. They find their distributors. Is it? So critical thinking, that you may apply such kind of things, such kind of ideas for developing your business, for your production process also, for your supply chain management. There are so many things. There are so many functions of business, and everywhere you can apply this skills. That is critical thinking skills. And the next skills, that is the problem solving. If you all are a problem solver, is it? So as an management student, as an entrepreneur, what you have to do, you have to find out the problem and then you have to solve it. So you must have problem solving skill, and every problem have their own nature, and according to their own nature you have to solve the problem, is it? And then financial skills. Financial skills means from where you can manage the fund, from where you can manage the finance. So it is one of the big challenges, biggest challenges for an entrepreneurs. There's so many entrepreneurs said that this finance is not the problem for the business. But I say this, finance is one of the big problem for the entrepreneurs. If you want to start a business, what do you want? Even if you have all these skills, can you do your business? Can you start your business without finance? No, you cannot. You cannot. I am the victim of this lacking of this particular skills. I am lacking financial skill. I don't have that much of money, and I am not able to manage finance for running my business. So whosoever said that finance is not the obstacle, finance is not the barrier for starting an entrepreneur, but I am not very much agree with this. You need finance, and financial cost is also very important. If you are looking for finance, if you are looking for loans, business loans, so you just see the cost of the capital. Cost of the capital may be very high. Cost of the capital may be very high. So you must have financial skills. So you have to see from where you can get the finance on a very lower cost. Is it? So what you can do? You can ask for finance from your contacts, from your relatives, from your father. Is it? From your wife. Means I just want to put the example of Infosys. Narayan Murthy, from where he has got his finance, from where he has managed his finance. He has managed his finance from his wife. And his wife given her loan. And then he has started. Means how what kind of financial skill he has? He has that personal skills, networking skill with his family, with his wife, and he has managed that finance. And the next is that is the leadership skills. It is very, very important things, that is leadership skills. So everybody have their leadership style, but which one is the best one? I should say that no one single leadership style is the best style. You must, if you are looking for the skills of an entrepreneur, you must have every kind of leadership qualities in your. Is it? Every kind of quality should be inside you. Every kind of leadership skills. You must have that charismatic skill. You must have autocratic. You must have democratic. Every kind of skills you must have. So leadership skills, that every kind of leadership skills you must have, and you should apply on a very suitable manner. suitable manners. There you have to apply autocratic, you have to apply for autocratic. There you have to apply for democratic, you apply democratic, charismatic, whatever the leadership styles that suited over there, you use that one. And you just see the technical skills. Before going to start a business and start a enterprise, you must have technical skills. You must have technical knowledge. If you not have technical knowledge, please don't start your business unless you understand. Even means people come to me, means one of my known person, he asked me that I want to start a business for this nursery plantation business. And I told him that please don't start it. He was surprised. I came here to you that you can suggest me, you can guide me how to start a business, and you are saying that don't start this business. So I told him, you just please wait. I am telling you, don't start this business until unless you learn about this particular business and the technical skills about that particular business. So you do this, you learn this, you do yourself. You don't dependent on your workers. You don't dependent on your workers. Your workers, your staff, your employees may mislead you. So if you would not have technical skills, definitely what he will do, वो आपको गड्ढे में गिरा देगा. मैं सब सिंपल अच्छे हिंदी में कह रहा हूं, अगर आप में टेक्निकल स्किल्स नहीं है, वो आपको गड्ढे में गिरा देगा. It's very much true. Very much true. If you don't have technical skills, definitely your employee, your worker, and the others will put you in gadha, is it? So you must have that kind of technical skills. And means the question is, when you have all these skills, so what are the things that makes you an entrepreneur? What are the things that makes you entrepreneur? What are the forces? What are the factors that made you an entrepreneur? Is it? So there are so many forces, there are so many factors. The biggest one is, can anybody tell the biggest one thing that's forces of an entrepreneur to become an entrepreneur?
Technical knowledge.
Factors. What are the reasons? What are the reasons to become an entrepreneur?
Strong willpower also. Strong willpower to do.
Strong willpower. Maybe
willpower should be there.
You must be
suppose if I'll ask you one single students, please. If I'll ask you,
innovate.
What factors means what motivates you to become an entrepreneur? आप entrepreneur क्यों बनना चाहते हैं?
To innovate something.
To solve a problem.
To solve a problem. To innovate something. Or anybody else?
To do something different from others. To do something different.
और कोई बता सकते हैं?
To come up with some innovation.
You all are wrong. आप सब गलत हो. आप सबको पता ही नहीं है. आपने इतनी सारी चीजें बता दी इनोवेशन के लिए, कुछ नया करने के लिए, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए. But I'm saying you all are wrong. I'm saying wrong. You all are wrong. आप सब entrepreneur क्यों बनना चाहते हो? What are the reason behind that? जो आप बता रहे हो वो सब गलत है, वो सब झूठ है. आप सब entrepreneur बनना चाहते हो मनी के लिए, पैसे के लिए.
Yes. This is one of the big factors.
Make a name for myself.
पैसा. I'm telling you money. आप सब entrepreneur बनना चाहते हो, अपना business start करना चाहते हो पैसे के लिए. But you know one thing. मैंने एक बाकायदा एक लाइन लिखा हुआ है. वो क्या लाइन लिखा है? मनी इज द बाई प्रोडक्ट. मनी जो है वो डायरेक्ट प्रोडक्ट नहीं है आपके बिजनेस का. मनी इज नॉट द डायरेक्ट प्रोडक्ट ऑफ योर एंटरप्राइज, ऑफ योर बिजनेस. मनी इज द बाई प्रोडक्ट. मनी जो है आपका डायरेक्ट प्रोडक्ट नहीं है. मनी क्या है? बाई प्रोडक्ट है. बाई प्रोडक्ट है किस चीज का? हार्ड वर्किंग का. बाई प्रोडक्ट है पेशेंस का. बाई प्रोडक्ट है कंसिस्टेंसी का. बाई प्रोडक्ट है ऑनेस्टी का. मनी बाई प्रोडक्ट है आपके इनोवेशन का, मनी बाई प्रोडक्ट है आपके प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग का. Money is not the direct product of your enterprise, your business. Money is the byproduct. Is it? So byproduct of hard working, byproduct of your consistency, byproduct of your patience, byproduct of your hard working. Is it? Am I justifiable? Am I justifiable? Is it? So to become an entrepreneur, there are so many forces. And forces maybe, as you told me, that for innovation, for problem solving, for doing something great. And one more things that you also may reply. You may also say that I just want to prove myself. I just want to prove myself in front of my father, in front of my wife, in front of my girlfriend, in front of my boyfriend, that I'm something. So that's why I'm going to start a business. Is it? There are so many people, they become a successful entrepreneur. That is, what were the forces over there? The forces were that his girlfriend refused him and he became an entrepreneur. His wife refused him and his wife left him and he became a successful entrepreneur. So forces may be different kinds, is it? But I am putting some points on what are the forces to become an entrepreneur. That may be the level of perception, what kind of perception you are carrying in your mind. So that may lead to become an entrepreneur. And the level of education, is it? Level of education is one of the force to become an entrepreneur. Is it? कई लोग का ये होता है कि वो ये सोचते हैं कि अरे ज्यादा पढ़ा लिखा नहीं तो दुकानदारी में लग जाओ. बहुत सारे एंटरप्रेन्योर इसी बात से बनते हैं. वो पढ़ाई लिखाई नहीं करते हैं और वो एंटरप्रेन्योर बन जाते हैं. आई मेट विद एन पर्सन, मैं उसका असल नाम तो नहीं जानता, बबलू जी कहते हैं उसको. हापुड़ में है वो. बहुत पुराना. आप लोगों ने दिवाली के मौके पे वो पटाखा जरूर फोड़ा होगा, मुर्गा छाप पटाखा, है ना? मुर्गा छाप पटाखा. मैंने भी बचपन में दिवाली में मुर्गा छाप पटाखा फोड़ा है. वो उस फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं. टिपिकल बिजनेसमैन फैमिली. और वो जो है वो पढ़ाई आगे नहीं किया उस बंदे ने, सिर्फ 9th क्लास तक पढ़ा हुआ है. और मैं जब उसके साथ उससे मिला था तो वो 9th क्लास तक पढ़ा है. एंड he was sharing his experiences and he said that कि मैं तो बस 9वीं तक पढ़ा हूँ, मैं ज्यादा पढ़ा लिखा नहीं. आप बड़े प्रोफेसर हो, आप ज्यादा पढ़े हो. तो मैंने बोला कि नो, आई एम नॉट द एडुकेटेड पर्सन. You are the educated person, that you know each and everything about your business. You know each and every technicality of your business. So what they were running this firecrackers business, and because of this government constraint and because of this level of pollution, now the firecrackers business is going down, and he has changed his business and he is started his another business, that is mustard oil, filtered mustard oil packaged, and he is producing a very high quality of mustard oil, and he is doing the business of that mustard oil. So he was saying each and everything, technicality of each and everything about their business. He knows what kind of filter, what kind of things, what kind of, from where he can get the supply of the machineries, from where he can get the this sarso and all, is it? So he knows each and everything. So level of education, उसने ये देखा कि मैं ज्यादा पढ़ा लिखा नहीं हूं तो मैं अपने बिजनेस में ही लग जाऊं. तो लेवल ऑफ एजुकेशन भी हो सकता है. अब लेवल ऑफ एजुकेशन में बहुत सारे लोग, जैसे मैंने अभी एग्जांपल दिया, आई पुट एन एग्जांपल. माय फ्रेंड, he was mechanical engineer and he's doing his business. See the level of education. And there are so many people, even if I'll put my example, I'm professor, I'm teaching from last 15 years, 16 years, and you can understand my level of education. But that level of education is one of the factor who is influencing me to do the business, because I'm teaching business, I'm teaching marketing. Am I able to do marketing, and am I able to do business? This is my level of education. That is motivating. That is one of the force to become an entrepreneur for me, is it? So forces may be level of education. Forces may be family background. If somebody is from business family background, definitely this is the one of the force to become an entrepreneur. And then caste is also important, is it? Just say you may have heard that somebody is from business family, means particular caste, that is baniya caste. So because of that caste, he is becoming an entrepreneur, is it? Because of religion, he is becoming an entrepreneur, is it? You may have seen because of caste and religion, he is becoming an entrepreneur. So these are the forces. Means caste and religion is one of the forces for to become an entrepreneur. And the culture and other factors, cultural factors also. Culture. If we'll see the culture, means different state, different city, different area have that particular kind of culture. If we'll see the culture of the country, I just want to put the example of US. US have that kind of culture to become an entrepreneur. And they will, if we'll see the example of our country, in our country, Gujarati, is it? They have that kind of culture to become a businessman, is it? So internationally, if you'll see US people, they are looking for business. So on that time, this UK people, this Britishers, were laughing on US people that you all are salesman, दुकानदार है, is it? And salesman और दुकानदार उनको कह देते हैं इस तरह से. आप वही देखिए कितना बड़ा वो इकोनॉमिक पावरफुल कंट्री बन गया और यूके कहाँ चला गया, is it? तो कल्चर हो सकता है, that you have to develop that kind of culture, and that is the reason that Ministry of Education, this Institution Innovation Council, is developing that kind of culture, and that culture may be the force to become an entrepreneur. पहले ऐसा नहीं पढ़ाया जा रहा था, लेकिन अभी प्रेजेंटली मिनिस्ट्री को इस तरह से मॉडिफाई किया गया, गवर्नमेंट ने इस तरह से सोचा कि व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू डेवलप द कल्चर. So that's why you may have attended so many workshops on entrepreneurship, because what we are doing, we are trying to develop the culture, and that culture may be the one of the force to become an entrepreneur, is it? So I'm thankful to this Ministry of Education and Institution Innovation Council, is it? So they are developing such kind of culture, and that is the one of the force to become an entrepreneur. And that socioeconomic is also one of the factor. Socioeconomic means what kind of social class you have, is it? What kind of economic level you have. That may be the also one of the factor, is it? Are you very much poor? Are you very rich? That may be the factor. If you're very poor, that may be the one of the force to become an entrepreneur. You are very rich. You are very rich. Your socioeconomic background is very good. You're very rich. That will also one of the force to become an entrepreneur. So socioeconomic forces may be one of the means forces to become an entrepreneur. And then next may be occupational background. What is your occupation? Doctor ka beta doctor, businessman ka beta businessman, politician ka beta politician, teacher ka beta teacher. That may be occupational background. किसका क्या occupation है उसके हिसाब से. कोई businessman है तो उसका बेटा businessman ही बनेगा. तो this may be also one of the forces. You may have seen that कि बहुत सारे ऐसे businessman हैं जो अपने बच्चे को पढ़ा लिखा के भी कहते हैं no, do your business. You run your business, is it? So this may be occupation background. And then migratory character. Migratory character means if you are migrating from one place to another place. I have seen my villagers, means in my village, I belongs to a very small village, and my villagers, one of few people, they migrated from one place to another place, and they become big entrepreneur. Big. I cannot imagine how much money they are earning now, is it? So migratory characteristics is also one of the force to become an entrepreneur. And the great example we can give about this Dharampal Gulati. You may have heard about MDH, Mahashadi Hatti. MDH, the person behind that MDH is Dharampal Gulati. He has migrated from Pakistan. He came to India. during the partition. He back to, I mean, he was in Pakistan, and he migrated from Pakistan to India, and he has started running Tanga, and then again he has started the family business, the masala business as the family business. This masala business was running in his family, and then he has same thing. He has just started in Delhi, and now you just see the MDH. Is it? So migratory characteristics may be also the one of the force, one of the factor to become an entrepreneur. Is it? And that may be the another force is that is the ambition. What is your ambition? Is it? So ambition, is it? Obvious. Or ambition is one of the forces, one of the factor to become an entrepreneur. And then your investment capacity, how much you can invest. Is it? So how much you can invest, that may be the one of the force to become an entrepreneur. Is it? And now see the different another attitude of an entrepreneur. Attitude, as you know that बिजनेसमैन किस तरह की एटीट्यूड कैरी करते हैं. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो है बिजनेसमैन जो कैरी करते हैं, एंटरप्रेन्योर कैरी करता है, दैट इज द पैशन एंड ब्रेवरी. बहुत ही बहादुर होता है, brave, passion, is it? And he is very flexible also, very flexible, very flexible. और क्या होते हैं, स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्क एथिक्स होना चाहिए, इंटीग्रिटी होनी चाहिए. इज इट? जब ये चीजें होंगी तो, लेकिन ये इंटीग्रिटी में बहुत सारे लोग इसको थोड़ा और अलग तरह से भी देखते हैं. मैंने देखा है कई लोगों को, वो ये कहते हैं कि बिजनेस करने जा रहे हो तो कीप योर इंटीग्रिटी इनसाइड योर लॉकर. Is it? But I don't know why they are saying. But these things, this attitude you must have. You must have passion. You must have bravery. You must have flexibility, and you must have a strong work ethics and integrity. So these are the attitude you must have. Is it? So attitude. What is this attitude? Attitude is the collection of hobby. Brave होना किसी के लिए वो एटीट्यूड हो सकता है ना, हॉबी हो सकती है, आदत हो सकती है, और वो आदत उसकी हॉबी बन जाएगी. दिस पैशन, ब्रेवरी, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्क एथिक्स एंड इंटीग्रिटी, these are the attitudes an entrepreneur must carry. And the another things that I want to highlight over here, we Indians are very emotional towards our business. आप देखें, कोई भी बिजनेसमैन होता है वो ये कहता है कि मैंने अपना बिजनेस खून पसीने से सींचा है. You may have heard this sentence कि मैंने अपना बिजनेस खून पसीने से सींचा है, मैं अपना बिजनेस किसी को नहीं दूंगा. We all are very emotional. तो attitude में you somewhere you have to improve this, because the another attitude is that you must be flexible. So you see that your business is giving that kind of profit or not. Where you are getting more profit, keeping your business or selling your business. I do understand, I do respect your emotions, but business is business. So entrepreneur must carry that kind of attitude. That kind of attitude means he should keep his emotion aside, and he must see the profitability over there. Is it good for his business? Then do this. If not good, good means good in terms of profitability. आपने देखा होगा अपने आसपास कि हमारे जो इंडियंस हैं वो बहुत ही इमोशनल होते हैं अपने बिजनेस के. इवन आई एम इमोशनल टुवर्ड्स माय बिजनेस. इज इट? मेरे को बहुत सारे दूसरी कंपनी ने ऑफर किया कि यू कम विद मी. मैंने कहा कि नो, आई वोंट कम. व्हाई? Because I am very emotionally attached with my business. I don't want to give my business to other. So this is the one of the.
Can I ask you one question? Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm from IIMT College of Engineering, Dr.
Yes.
Kalpana. I found you saying that you said that Indians are very emotional. But in that case, slightly I would like to differ, and it is only my polite way of just putting the thing. Recently, when you see the present government is going with lot of disinvestment in government sectors, so in that case, it is the Indians' emotion which will not drench the employees. Like in that case, I just, if I'm not wrong, about Vedanta, Lakshmipati Mittal ji, jo hai, he said instead of selling your like basically industries to any other government, it will be me as an Indian. Emotionally, I will put my all efforts and I will purchase, and none of the employees will be drenched. So sometimes it is the emotions that can be acting as a positive booster. Only that was something I just wanted to tell you. कि emotions से कई बार फायदा भी होता है, उसका लेकिन negative effect नहीं होना चाहिए.
Correct. That's the things I was putting over there. That's the things I was putting over there. Means, and I shared my example also. I'm very emotional. And I'm very emotional towards my business. I don't want to give my business to others. Even I am losing good opportunities. So as an Indian, I am emotional towards my business. So this is the attitude and Indian entrepreneurs are carrying. So I need to improve this attitude. And let's see whether I'll be successful or not. So if that's why I said you initially, means I'm saying that I am wrong. I'm saying I am wrong. But what I said over there, Indians are very emotional towards their business, towards their enterprise, and that you should not. I am saying you should not. I'm not advocating about that you should be emotional. Even I'm doing the same thing, but I'm not advocating these things. Is it? So if that kind of things is beneficial for your business, definitely you should go. Is it? So these are the things that attitudes and entrepreneurs can carry. That is the passion, that is the bravery, that is the flexibility, and a strong work ethics and integrity. And never forget that you will be benefited by the wish of Almighty. Put your all efforts. If Almighty wants to give you benefits, definitely He will give you. And if you don't have that kind of things, that the Almighty don't want to give you that kind of benefits, even you put all the efforts, you may not get that one. Is it? So that you must have that kind of faith, that kind of trust on nature, on Almighty, that I'll be benefited when Almighty will want. I'll get my business when Almighty will want. Is it? So this will keep you very happy, and this will keep you cool. And then आप बहुत ज़्यादा बेचैन नहीं होगे, आप बहुत cool रहोगे. So you must have that kind of trust, that kind of faith on Almighty, that if you will be Almighty wants to give you benefits, definitely He will give you benefits. If Almighty don't want to give you benefits, you put your all effort, you will not get the benefit. Is it? So you put your all efforts, definitely today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow or day after tomorrow, definitely you put your all correct efforts, definitely you will be benefited. Is it? So that's why I said in my words that money is the byproduct of hard working, patience, consistency, and honesty. Is it? So money is the byproduct. Money is not the direct product of your effort, of your hard working, of your consistency, of your honesty. This is the byproduct. Money is the byproduct of honesty, hard working, patience, consistency. Is it? So I hope that attitude can be developed, attitude can be corrected, attitude can be modified also. Is it? So after carrying these things, now we are coming to the what kind of behavior of an entrepreneur. So behavior that may be in terms of means plan in advance. Is it? Plan in advance, get proper nutrition and exercise. Means proper nutrition and exercise means that you just keep yourself very healthy. You take the proper nutrition and proper exercises. Is it? and then you just position yourself, means position themselves to serve something, means you must have that kind of behavior, that you are in the position to serve, is it, not to get only benefits. You are in, you put yourself in the position to serve others, is it, and set your clear goals, and then take calculated risk. That I'm saying calculated risk, don't take risk, take the calculated risk. So these kind of behavior you must have, that take the calculated risk, not risk, calculated means that you have to see that this kind of risk that you can tolerate or not, this kind of risk that you can absorb or not. If you are able to absorb that kind of risk, then do that, otherwise don't do that. So that you have to set your means take your calculated risk, is it. And then the most important things, that know your strength and weaknesses, is it, know your strength and weaknesses. Somewhere we made the wrong calculation about our strength or about our weaknesses, is it. What kind of wrong calculation we do about our strength and weaknesses, because that we are not putting ourselves in that particular situation, so that's why we are not able to understanding the strength. If I'll put my example, I am doing job, is it, and I am not able to understanding my strength. If I'll full-fledged start my business, do my business, so either I'll be able to do or not. Still I am not in that position to know my strength and my weaknesses also, is it. So these things that can be somehow estimated, and mostly it will be calculated, mostly it will be known after starting the things, is it. And next, that is the very important, that is evaluate your priorities. क्या करना है, पहले क्या करना है, बाद में क्या करना है. That evaluate your priority, which is your priority. Your priority is to maintain relationship. Your priority is to see the profit. Your priority is to keep the people happy. Your priority is to make people sad, is it. So you just set the priorities initially. When you will see the priorities on making the relationships, on the making the trust, definitely that will give you something good in future, is it. So priority that you must keep on trust building relationship. I want to put my two examples. One of my business associate, I met him near about 3 years back, and still he is in touch with me. And means he done very well after means contacting with me, and we have that kind of trust, that kind of understanding. If he needs something, I understand just after talking his way, and whenever means I am something need, he understands my needs and he fulfill that, whatsoever he can, and whatsoever I can. And another one is that and the another associates just contacted last year, and they means just I tried to understand his things, his trustworthiness and all these things, and then I stopped doing business with him. And he was now calling me again and again, sir, please, IIS sir, you come, IIS sir, kuch kijiye sir. But I'm not going over there because he has lost his trust. You're looking for money, I'm looking for relationship, long-term relationship, is it. So these are the behaviors that you must have, and you set your priorities, is it, means evaluate your priorities. अब ये इसमें ये भी नहीं है कि आप बहुत ज्यादा घाटा सहले, that you also have to calculate कि आप सिर्फ दोस्ती निभाने के लिए, ट्रस्ट के लिए आप घाटा सहले, not on the cost of your losses, not on the cost of your losses. That kind of calculation you have to do, is it, that kind of evaluation you have to do, and accordingly you have to set your priorities, evaluate your priorities. So these kind of behaviors that can be developed, and that we should develop, is it. So with these things, I just want to put my words, and I am just putting to Dr. Pankaj to if any audience have any kind of questions, they can do that.
Thank you very much, sir, for a nice and interacting section and motivation about the entrepreneurship skill, attitude, behavior, and development. Sir, I have only one question. I have listened your very, very valuable ideas in that program. Sir, I have one questions and one suggestions.
Yes, sir.
I understand the things according to your talk. Every field is best, but you should be a master of that field. Am I right, sir?
Correct, sir. Correct. Very much correct.
सर आपने मुर्गा छाप का एग्जांपल दिया, मुर्गा, और आपने गुलाटी जी का एग्जांपल दिया. देयर आर सो मेनी एग्जांपल, सबको समराइज करना इस समय पॉसिबल नहीं है. लेकिन मैंने ये देखा कि प्रोफेसर होना या मुर्गा छाप का पटाखा बनाना या कुछ और बिजनेस करना, ये इतना महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, कोई फील्ड महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, जितना कि हम उसमें किस पोजीशन पर सक्सेस हैं, ये इतना महत्वपूर्ण है, जैसा कि मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ सर.
नहीं, वो उस पोजीशन का मतलब ये है कि आप अपने बिजनेस को जब कर रहे हैं तो वो किस लेवल पे लेके जा रहे हैं. मैं आई एम पुटिंग माई सेल्फ ऑल्सो कि आई एम नॉट एज मच सक्सेसफुल, इवन आई एम टीचिंग दीज थिंग्स. वो वही चीज है ना कि मैं वो आप दूसरों को इतनी सारी चीजें पढ़ा रहा हूँ और मैं खुद उस चीज को फॉलो नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ.
जी जी जी.
तो एक है ना कि आपने अदब कहाँ से सीखी. जी मैंने बेअदबों से सीखी है कि आपने अदब कहाँ से सीखी? बेअदबों से. यानी कि आपने अच्छाई कहाँ से सीखी? तो बुरे लोगों से सीखी. तो बुरे लोग क्या करते हैं? जो बुरे लोग करते हैं वो नहीं करना, तो बस ऑटोमेटिक वो काम आप करने लगोगे जो अच्छे लोग करते हैं.
ओके,
इज इट? तो मैं अपने एग्जाम्पल को भी इसलिए दे रहा हूँ कि अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें ही कह रहा हूँ, मैं अपनी बातें ही बता रहा हूँ. आई एम नॉट डूइंग दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. दैट विल आल्सो हेल्प यू टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू शुड नॉट डू.
ओके ओके ओके. सर दूसरा मुझे एक चीज समझ में आती है, जो लोग एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की तरफ नहीं सोचते, जो जिनका अपना खुद का विजन मिशन नहीं होता, वो दूसरों के विजन मिशन को कंप्लीट कराने में ही पूरा जिंदगी भर सहयोग देते हैं.
जी जी जी. दे आर नोन एज एंटरप्रेन्योर.
They are known as entrepreneur. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I am inviting to my HOD, Dr. Deepak Sharma ji. Please vote of thanks, sir.
Sir, thank you. But sir, I think there are Kalpana Sunil Jain, Mohit Kumar Saxena has hand raising, and I want please, if any questions from Mohit Kumar Saxena ji, Dr. Mohit Kumar Saxena.
जी, Dr. Kalpana, please. Sorry, you are not audible, Dr. Kalpana. Please unmute yourself first, then ask your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, just I wanted to suggest that because actually most of the sessions, this session was like so much down to earth and very, very much interesting that students, why do we teach them? At the end of the day, money is the criteria, but money, sometimes it should be for the welfare of the nation. And financially, you said when you want the help, always you can borrow. But nowadays, the present government has also given certain schemes like Mudra Yojana. So that I wanted to share because I got the opportunity to share on such a big platform. And thank you for the session, sir. Thank you, Pankaj sir, also. And HOD.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Kalpana.
Dr. Mohit Saxena ji, please. Dr. Mohit Saxena ji. Dr. Mohit Saxena ji, please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Dr. Aswani. Yes.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
Dr. Ashwini.
Yeah. Sir, how many modes of behavior in business? What is the meaning of behavior?
Behavior means when you are doing a business, that is means how you are behaving.
No. How many modes of behavior in business?
Modes.
Just elaborate it, please.
Modes
Modes.
of
How many modes? Yeah. How many modes of behavior? How many methods of behavior in business?
Correct.
Just elaborate it.
It is very difficult to study the human behavior, and this is one of the most difficult subject, is it? So there is no that kind of things, that is the this kind of mode, this kind of mode. 4 modes or 5 modes. That is totally depends on what kind of business you are doing and what kind of interaction you have, the kind of level of business, the product you are dealing. That will enhance your behavior. That means suppose you are doing a business for fish farming. If you are doing business agriculture produce, you are doing business of this IC, integrated circuit. You are doing business to running an industry. You are running means you are starting in a startup of manufacturing a car.
Okay.
So there is no as such mode. When you are looking for your car manufacturing business, then you may have different kind of behavior. When you are dealing with the agriculture business, you may have different kind of behavior. You are dealing with that kind of people. Suppose you are doing the business of software. So software business is not
Then
that
I
kind
should
of
use the
behavior
different
as
type of
you are
behavior.
carrying
Okay,
the
got it, sir.
behavior of
Thank you.
agriculture produce.
Thank you, sir.
Is it?
Okay, thank you. Now it is the time of vote of thanks. So a warm and graceful morning to all respected teachers, dear students, and everyone gathered here. It's my pleasure, privilege to propose a vote of thanks speech and acknowledge the contribution of those who hard really work make this workshop successful. I, Dr. Deepak Sharma, Head of the Department Applied Science and Humanities, on behalf of IIMT College of Engineering and the entire fraternity of the institution, first of all, extend my most sincere thanks to my Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this workshop what it was. I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our today's speaker, Professor Shamaile Nabi from Galgotia's College of Engineering, Greater Noida, for wonderful speech on entrepreneurship skills, attitude, and behavior development. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as innovator, a source of new ideas, goods, services, and business procedures. Skills are express the talent needed in order to do a job or task. There are many different types of skill that can help you succeed at all aspect of your life. I am sure your experience that have you shared with us will enthuse our students and they will feel motivated for their future. I am highly thankful to Dr. PK Sharma, Pankaj Kumar Sharma, uh, uh, for coordinating today's session. I am also thanks to all faculty and staff members for their enormous cooperation within the organization of this workshop. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event happen and our technical arrangement team also. Last but not least, a big thank to you, each one of you who made this session memorable for all of us. Thank you, everyone, again. Thank you, sir. Dr. PK Sharma, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.